Hello and welcome back to Knowledge by Nature. I have just a little video for you today. I wanted to show you some book hauls that I got while we were on road schooling. And so I picked up quite a few different books. We were gifted quite a few different books. And so I thought I would share those with you because I found some unique ones that I haven't had before and have really enjoyed. So if you're interested, stick around. If this is your first time here, I'm a homeschool mom to a first grader, and I love all things homeschool and books and love sharing our journey with you. So if you are interested in those things also, I ask that you hit that subscribe button and join the team. Today, let's take a look at what all we've picked up recently. So if you have been around for very long, you know that I love books, I love book hauls, and I especially love it when people gift me books. So I love having all sorts of different readers in our homeschool, and so I wanted to share a few things that I did pick up over the last month and a half. So one thing I did go ahead and get myself is I got Pete the Cat the First Thanksgiving. This was really fun to add in with our unit study, and it's a Lift the Flat book, and so that makes things even funner. It wasn't your typical like Pete the Cat groovy thing. It was more like it did follow the Thanksgiving fairly well. You know, it's not like completely accurate or anything, but for a kindergarten and first grade or younger, I think this was a great introduction book for the first Thanksgiving. We were gifted The Donkey Who Carried a King, and I think this is going to be a wonderful book to have in our December morning basket, and I will actually put a link up here if you haven't seen that. So this is definitely going in there, and it is just a really, really pretty book. The illustrations are just very unique. I like the coloring in them, and I think this will be a fun book to have along for us. And then we also were gifted the Adventure Bible Storybook, and so this is just pretty cute. It's a little Bible for smaller ones. I think that the illustrations are very pretty, and I like how bright it is, and it's definitely like a great book for the little age. Another one that we were gifted is the Berenstain Bears and the Easter Story. It looks like we have stickers included in here, so I will definitely be putting this away for us to utilize during the Easter season in our morning basket. I Can Read, Just a Teacher's Pet. I think that little critters are just super cute. We don't have very many of these, and so I was excited to get this one. The Little Acorn. This was a really, really sweet book, and since we did receive it while we were down there, and it was fall, and it was the perfect time to read it, so we definitely did read this quite a few times, and this is just a really nice nature story that kind of follows along the life of an acorn. Really sweet. The Good Egg. We were really excited to receive this one because we listen to this story quite often on Kid Time Storytime, and we've also gotten the Bagged Seed, and there's one more. What is it? Well, I've drawn a blank. I can't remember what the third one is, but we love these. We don't have any of them except for this one, and so I was excited to build that to our library. We have really been getting a really nice bedtime routine going on, and something that we enjoy to do is we read books before bed. I prefer to keep like a low-key book when we can of an evening, just so that we don't have too much of an excitement going on as we're trying to settle for bed. And so this really pretty Twinkle Twinkle Little Star book was gifted to us, and we have read this quite a few times as we have settled back to bed from home. And so I really was happy to add to our library for being able to have like more relaxing books. This one is called Night Animals, and we also have been adding this to our evening basket or our bedtime basket. And even though it's like semi-excitable with like the animals like running around and doing stuff, it is very dark and it doesn't have like a lot of craziness going on. And so this was fun. Night Animals. The last book that I wanted to show you is actually going to be in my gift giving video, and someone gifted her this, and it is the Disney Princess Cookbook, and it has 50 delicious recipes. This is really, really cute. There is a princess to go along with each recipe. And in addition, I'll go ahead and give you a little sneak peek. Someone gave this to her with some cooking utensils and her own little sized apron. I thought that was a fantastic gift idea. So in case you missed my gift giving video or something, here's an idea. I think that would be great for any time of year. This beautiful little book that goes along with the princesses. And it was just so cute. They gave her a little spatula and a whisk, and then the cutest little hat and apron for a child. So again, I love books. I so enjoy being gifted books, and so when people gift her books or gift us books, I am so appreciative of it, and I just wanted to share with you the things that we did get this month. And then I also have ordered a few more that I'm going to be sharing in my unit study for December. So I have a few more that I wanted to add because I ended up getting these, and I thought you might want to see these too. So I bought the Jan Brett series that goes with the unit study on Build Your Library. And so I got the Gingerbread Baby. If you haven't seen my video where I show you what the unit study is all about, I will put that right over here. It's really fun. We're having a great time with it. But this is Gingerbread Baby. Then we got the Wild Christmas Reindeer. These books are absolutely gorgeous. The illustrations are really, really pretty. And like the Gingerbread Baby, she put a little bit of a twist into the book. And so that was kind of nice, that it wasn't just the regular gingerbread story. And then we have Who's That Knocking on Christmas Eve? And I picked up the 12 Days of Christmas. So again, all four of those I purchased specifically for the Jan Brett Christmas study from Build Your Library. So be sure and check out that video if you want to see what that's all about. I had someone recommend this book, and so I went and bought it. And it's Duck Rabbit, and this is a really fun little book. So depending on how you look at something, it's either a duck or it's a rabbit. And so the story just goes along through that, showing you, is it a duck? Is it a rabbit? Really, really fun. I love the different perspectives on it, and it kind of gets you thinking, which one is it? And how just the way things look sometimes can look totally different depending on who you are. The rest of these I snagged at a thrift store the other day, and I was really excited about the ones that I got, and I think I paid like 50 cents for each of these, so I'm pretty excited. I got Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus. She loves the pigeon book. I'm not 100% sure if I had this one or not, but you know what? If I see a Mo Willems book at the thrift store, I'm going to pick it up even if I already have one, because I can always gift it to someone else. She loves ponies and horses, and so we found this little I Can Read book, and it's The Pony Craze. We really like Fly Guy, and so I found this one. This one is a little bit different than like my regular Fly Guy book. We have these real images and stuff, and so it actually kind of goes into a little bit more educational series here. And so this was pretty neat. I think this will go great with our space unit study that we'll have at the beginning of next year sometime. Another Mo Willems book, Happy Pig Day. I know I don't have this one, and so I was really excited to get an Elephant and Piggy book. I Can Read Runaway Ponies. Again, it's just a little pony read aloud, but it's ponies, it's something fun, and so we really like to add to our library for things that she really enjoys. This was a Scholastic book, and this looks really, really neat. I've never seen this book before, but it's Trees and Forest from Algae to Sequoias, the History, Life, and Richness of Forest. And so you open it up, and there's really a lot of detail. There are lift the flaps, like little book in a book sort of things. Kind of pull these back. You get all these different images. Now, you know, this is bent because we got it at the thrift store, but that's okay. But I think this is just a really, really fun book. And then I'm going to zoom up on this, but you can actually feel There's like a lot of texture in these, like a lot of texture. Over here, you can actually feel the little bug. So this was really, really neat. I've never seen this before, but if I ever see anything else that looks similar to this by Scholastic, I'm definitely going to pick it up. It's called Voyages of Discovery, and I really don't know if there are more like this, but I want to find out, because for the homeschool room, this is just a really, really neat book to have. And so a lot of interesting stuff in here. The last book that I picked up for 50 cents, friends. 50 cents. I got an Usborne book, 1,000 Things Under the Sea. I didn't even have to open it. I saw Usborne and I'm like, okay, cha-ching, take my money, please, for 50 cents. I didn't even open it. I just grabbed it. And so I don't know. It could be like all wrote in. I guess I should have checked for that at least. But it looks like we have little contents here. Oh, and then it just kind of shows you everything that lives in the coral reef over here. We've got seabirds near the coast, rays and sawfish. Very neat. So what it is you just have all these images broke down by where you might find them. So that's an interesting way to look at it also. So luckily, it doesn't have any writing in it. I really wasn't thinking that. I probably should have checked about that beforehand. But it looks like we've got a completely intact book for 50 cents with a lot of fun little illustrations and images in there. So this will be fun. I haven't had a book haul for you in a little while, and so I'm excited to have a book haul for you because, one, I got to buy some books, and two, I get to show you some neat books that we did really enjoy. And also on this one, there's actually a little surprise lift the flap in there that I wasn't expecting. So that was a fun little surprise too. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next one. Thanks.